If you're looking for Ultimate Team coins, check out FIFACoinstank.com in the description below and use the code TRAY for 5% off your order. Enjoy the video. What is up, guys? TRayALLDay here, and welcome to a brand new squad builder I have for you out today. It is a cheap inform squad builder, which you can probably tell from the title. Cheap inform basically means that I have some informs in the squad, and it is a cheap squad, relatively cheap. And I know a lot of people probably like to get informs in their team, but they just frankly can't afford them. But this team is around 50 to 60k, depending on how you bargain, or if you just go for the buy it nows. If you bargain, you can probably get it for cheaper, but if you just go for the straight buy it nows, it will be around 60k, which was kind of what I did. It can go up in price. You can have 3 informs in this team. That is possible if you want. Actually, you can go up to 4 if you so wish. But I wanted to make this team as cheap as possible with getting informs in there, and that's 50 to 60,000. So I strongly recommend this team. Very, very good. I use it in divisions all the time, and I think I've only lost 1 or 2 games with this team, and maybe 1 disconnect to go along with that as well. And I played a lot of games with this team, and it is very, very strong. So without any further ado, let's get started. In goal, we're going to start off with Rui Patricio, a very, very underrated keeper, I think, in this year's FIFA. And, you know, I was pretty impressed with him. 6'3", he has some great overall stats. His speed's pretty high for a goalkeeper. 78 positioning isn't bad whatsoever. Very well-rounded, like I said. In the first center back position, we're going to be going with his teammate, a silver guy, Fakobo. Now, I'm going to be giving you guys some alternatives like I usually do on my squad builders. Some alternatives if you don't want to use any silver players, and I do have some on the bench, but that I will show you in just a second that will fit in there just fine. But he is a beast, 73 pace, 81 physical, and he's like 6'1" as well, so very solid. This guy is one of my favorite players I have used so far in Ultimate Team. His name is Willy Boley. You can see him right here. 6'5", medium work rates, 82 pace, and 77 physical. He's just a tank. Moving over to the left back position, we are going to be putting in Aaron Cresswell. He's one of the informs you can put in, but like I said, you don't want it to be too expensive. In silver informs and in the BPL, cost a lot of money. His regular card I bought for 800 coins, which is a bit overpriced for someone of his quality, but that's just because he's silver and plays in the BPL. So his inform goes for around 130k last time I checked, although it could probably dip down to around 100k based on, you know, the new team of the week just barely came out, so it could definitely dip down in price, but he's very solid at the back. But like I said, if you have enough coin, go ahead and buy his inform. At the right back position, we have Abdoulaye Konko, an absolute beast at the back. I love this guy. Year in, year out, he is always very solid. Scored 1 goal for me that you'll see in the clips after I'm done going over the team, and it was a freaking beauty of a goal. He has some great overall stats. His shooting isn't the greatest, but that's really his only downside. And that goal I scored with him, that means his shooting's a joke, because that was just a rocket. Moving on to our first CM, he's another player that you could get that is in form. He is a CDM though, and it is going to be, whoops, I did not mean to do that. It is going to be Blaise Matuidi. So you could get his inform card if you so wish, but his regular one is just as solid. 2,000 coins, 20 games. That's how many games I've played with this team as a whole, and I think I've only lost 2, like I said, so it's very solid. 1 goal and 4 assists. Not bad, but he is a very, very solid player, always just staying around the middle of the pitch and taking the ball away from their attackers. He is just ridiculously good. And his partner in crime, the others, well, they're both CDMs, but you probably already saw him already. He gets a link with Aaron Cresswell. Why do I keep doing that? It is Song. Song is a beast in this game. 4 goals, 1 assist in the 20 games I did play with this team, and I was very impressed with him. He's pretty underrated compared to what I thought he would be. His stats don't look the greatest, to be honest, but he was actually very, very solid. Both him and Matuidi link up very well in the midfield. Matuidi is not the, you know, he's kind of small, whereas Song is just a brute. He is big, he is strong. Matuidi has more physical than him, actually, but he feels so much stronger than Matuidi, and they both just kind of link up in the midfield and take the ball away. Their tackling is so freaking solid, and they are ridiculously good. At cam, we're going with our first inform, Dimitri Payet, in last week's team of the week. He is just ridiculous. 13 goals and 4 assists in 20 games for a cam is really not too bad. And like I said, I'm playing in divisions, so it's much harder to get clips and goals if you're playing in divisions compared to playing in single player. But 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. The guy is very, very well rounded. Don't get put off by his pace. still pretty decent. And with that dribbling, it goes with hit very, very well. And he's discard price. So you can see that 11,000 coins is how much I bought him for. And he is ridiculously good. Moving over to our left wing, we have got Ashley Young. Now, I know a lot of people slayed him in real life, but I don't care what anyone says. I loved Ashley Young. I always have. I loved him when he played for Villa, and he's good in FIFA. And in real life, you have to admit he is pretty bad now. He used to be pretty good, but he's pretty bad. I mean, a bird shit in his mouth. I should probably tell you how bad he is, but he's very solid in FIFA. Very good. 6 goals, 1 assist in 20 games. Again, not the greatest, but he is very good. 4-star skill moves as well. Gets that link with Aaron Cresswell. So moving over to our right wing, we're going with the pace demon, Biabiani. He is so freaking good in this game. 9 goals and 8 assists in 20 games is ridiculous. High-low work rates as well. 96 pace, 82 dribbling is just... it's magical. It's freaking magical. Moving on to our striker, it's our last inform. It is Jeremy Menez. Of course, his regular card is a right winger, so you need to get his inform if you want to get the chemistry up there, unless you just want to put a right forward card up there. But he's very solid as well. 11 goals, 14 assists in 20 games. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. He is very good at shooting long shots as well, which kind of surprised me a little bit because long shots are a bit nerfed this year, but he's still very, very good. So moving on to the alternatives, obviously as well, if you want to get a cheap inform, Payet is discard price. His teammate Tovin is discard price, so you could get an ultimate link right there if you so wish. But anyway, alternatives for this team, you could take out Fokobo for Nkulu, Nkanabiak for Boli, and then take out Patricio for Inyema. That's kind of what I did for a little bit of this team. You can see, I mean, Nkulu played 4 games, so then the other ones played 7. I did have a different variant of this as well, but I'm not going to show you that one because I did sell the players on. But this is also very solid if you didn't want any silvers in the team. And to take out Cresswell, you need to get an ultimate link, not an ultimate link, a strong link with Song. So that would mean you have to go with Matt Jarvis in at the left wing position, which I don't recommend, but he's still decent up there. Put Matt Jarvis up there, Song right here, and then the left back can be any gold left back that is English to get the chemistry with Jarvis. So that is what I would recommend if you don't want any silvers in this team, but it's still very, very solid. I really enjoyed it, and seriously, if you have the coin to get it, which I seriously bet a lot of you do, like I said, 50 to 60,000 coins, I would strongly recommend it. So yeah, again, this will be the end of the squad builder. If you did enjoy it, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could leave a like on the video, as well comment any suggestions you have for me down below for ways I can improve my content. There will be clips after this outro that I'm doing right here. I'll see you next time.